So now let's look at algebraic fractions and how to simplify these. So let's have a review of the highest common factor. We're asked to simplify 15 over 40. Well, we know that we want to find the highest common factor of 15 and 40, and we recognise that 15 and 40 are both multiples of 5. Because they're both multiples of 5, we can factor these out of the numerator and denominator. So what we can do is we can say 15 is the same as saying 5 times 3, and 40 is the same as saying 5 times 8. Now we have top and bottom as a multiple of 5, and we can take the 5 over 5 part out and split the fraction as two fractions like this. So it's the same thing as saying 5 over 5 times 3 times 8. Now 5 over 5, anything divided by itself is of course just 1. So 5 divided by 5 becomes 1. And 1 times anything is just whatever that is. So we've got 3 over 8 is the simplified version of this. Now that's how we actually do it, but a quicker way is we recognise that top and bottom are multiples of 5, we can just cancel the 5's out. So let's have a go with this one. We've got 100 over 120. We recognise that both 100 and 120 are multiples of 20. So 20 is the highest common factor of these two. So we can factor this out. So the top is 20 times 5 and 20 times 6. And we can just cancel out the 20s, and what we're left with is 5 over 6. How about this one? We've got AB over AC. Well, top and bottom are both multiples of A, and so we can factor out the A from both of these. And what we're left with is A times B over A times C. The A's simply cancel out, and what we're left with is B over C. Okay, so there is a warning here. We can only cancel out if the factor is actually being multiplied by the pronumeral or the number. In this case, we've got A plus B and A plus C. We can't do this and cancel out the A's. That would be wrong because they are being added to the B and it's being added to the C there. This only works if we're multiplying, so it's only if it's a factor. Here, A isn't a factor. Okay, so let's have a go of these now. We've got brackets. So say we have to simplify the following. We've got A plus B times C plus D divided by A plus B. We recognise here that the numerator and denominator both have A plus B in brackets. Now, because they're the same, we can cancel those out. And what we're left with is C plus D. Okay, so how about this one? Simplify A squared times B over AB. Well, what you can notice is we've got B in the numerator and denominator, and we can cancel those out. What we're left with is A squared over A, and we're just back to our laws of indices. We've got A squared over A to the power of 1. Because they're dividing, it'll be 2 minus 1, so it'll be simply A.